सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Those who have risen above the same routine lifestyle. There is something different in the mic today. Is it too loud? I am getting the echo. थोड़ा कम कर दो. Meaning what? We are leading our life as somebody. So, like mother, father, brother, all kinds of things. Very good. Then, as the time passes, we grow in our life. So, with the growth, it is not only the physical growth, but the growth also must happen at our understanding level. Now, that growth doesn't mean we are discarding the earlier parts, such as when we were children, we are so much attracted towards the toys. So, as we grow, we don't have hatred or discard the toys, but our involvement with the toys is reduced to that extent because we have grown up. Exactly the same way. If we look within ourselves, and if we have to write our biography, what we will write? Bhagwan Shankaracharya wrote for us. बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीरक्तः वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणे कोऽपि न रक्तः. This is our story. We were spending our whole life only in one pursuit. We want to fulfill our desires. Friends, desires can never be fulfilled. You fulfill one desire, second is standing in a queue. You fulfill the second, the third comes. Spiritual life, therefore, means we have to rise above the desire fulfillment project in our life. Get out of it. Kathopanishad, the ultimate statement is this. Asti iti upalabdhavyaha tattva bhavena prasidati. We have to discover our essential nature. And how it can be done? Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya hridishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. When we are able to rise above all kinds of desires, therefore our Mahamantra, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. And therefore, we are unable to focus attention on the scriptures or study only because we have not yet risen. About this one example I'll give you and give in that topic text. There was one gentleman, Agrawal, I remember his name. I was that time in Kaivalya Dham and having a Vedanta course. And I was talking to the students on Brahma Sutra. The Brahma Sutra is the ultimate at a very high level text. And because it was open, free, he also came and sat to listen. And after that was heard, one day, 2 days, he came, Swamiji, I have got a suggestion. देखो सुनो बोलते रहो. I said, please suggest me. What should I do? What is this all the time? Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. Okay, it's okay. It's Brahman. What next? I said, then what should I do? Engage your student to do something physical. See the laborers, how they are working hard in the sun. Let them work hard. Only reading and Brahman, Brahman, nothing is going to help you or anybody. I said, okay, we'll change the position of the laborers. They will come to the students' place and students will go there. So I said, come with me. We talked to the laborers. I said, hey, he is so concerned about your health. You have to work in the hard sun. So you come and study the Brahma Sutra and these people will work, in your place. Those laborers say, Maharaj, why you want to torture us? We can't sit even write one letter. We can't. We can do only physical work. Then I asked Mr. Agrawal, now you tell me. Therefore, on the first day I told you, our satsanga is like a gym. It is not for the unhealthy people. Who is an unhealthy person? Who is following the religion or the spirituality or philosophy for fulfillment of the desires. See? If I take Lord's name, what I will get? One person asked me in Vrindavan, if I chant Lord's name, what will I get? I said, are you a baniya? What I will get? You will get nothing. Then why should I chant? Don't chant, who cares? See, friends, we have to rise above our project of desire fulfillment. And for that, inquiry is required. And inquiry can happen only if we can analyze our experiences and learn from them. See, friends, the highest spiritual practice is this. Learn from your own experiences. See? So for that purpose, data is given to us. Now we are in the topic Maya. Yesterday I gave you some example, like the burning power for the fire. So the burning power is the Maya of a fire. Maya means the inherent potentiality. Now, for example, sweetness is the potentiality of the sugar. And therefore, the sugar never suffers from the diabetes. See? The burning power is the inherent potentiality of the fire. Therefore, the fire is never burned because of the fire. In short, Maya is our inherent potentiality. Okay? Now, what is that? We have got structural eyes and we have got functional eye. So, what is the potentiality of the eyes? To see the colors and forms. Now, are these colors and forms which are seen by the eyes, are they influencing the vision? No. So what we have to understand, Maya does not influence us. We have to only understand this thing. And for that we are told, what is this Maya? San api, asan api, ubhayatmikano. See? So take the same example of fire and burning power. San api, it is. If it is not, why we will talk about a fire and a burning power? It is san api, asan api, but it is not. Why it is not? Can the fire exist? Not fire. Can the burning power exist independent of the fire? It can't exist. Therefore, it has no independent existence. Therefore, it doesn't exist. See? Sun api, because it is burning, it is. But it has no independent existence. Therefore, it doesn't exist. Then, ubhayatmikano, it is both. Is and is not. Now, to understand this principle, you have to contemplate. See. The inherent potentiality of the fire, the burning power, is influencing everything else except the fire. See? In the same manner, Bhagwan's Maya power is influencing everyone except Bhagwan, because it is own power, own potentiality. But what happens with us? We get influenced by our own potentiality. And this is how the Maya start operating on us. Now for this, take an example. If somebody is a poet, one of my friend is a poet in some place, and poet means he thinks he is a poet. And then all my lectures he will be sincerely attending. After every lecture, he will write the whole thing in a poetry. And by the time the last day is over, there will be a big bundle, and he will nicely bind it and Kathopanishad in poetic form by so and so. And he will say, Swamiji, I have composed this on the basis of your talks. Now, who is going to read it? But he can't stop. For two persons, I am afraid. One is the poet, and second is the singer. They will catch your throat and listen, listen. Hey, friends. Because they can't stop their potentiality without expression. See, friends. Therefore, this Maya, we all have got inherent potentiality. We have got some good qualities, bad qualities. The question is, are we getting influenced by them or not? If we are not influenced by our own qualities, then we are liberated. How it happens? One example I'll tell you. We all are obsessed with something or the other in life. My obsession is cleanliness. Many houses I visit. One house I went, and there all the things which come with from Amazon or delivery or the fruits or anything, it comes in the sitting room on the table. Everything lands there. I was there for about 4 days. For all earlier things were piled up there. Anything new comes, piles up there. The table, the washing table there, all the utensils are unwashed kept. So one day I saw, second day I saw, and I couldn't tolerate it. So when they were sleeping, I slowly got up, cleaned everything, and then I slept. So what was happening? This habit, obsession of cleanliness made me miserable, isn't it? They were happy. Why should I be miserable? In the same manner, whenever we are obsessed with anything, we are under the influence of Maya. See, friends. Therefore, how do we get out of this influence of Maya? Again, the same rule. Dekho suno mat bolo. We have to talk. Give advice to somebody, whether somebody asks or not. Comment on something. This Maya is making us miserable. Therefore, san api asan api ubhayatmikano and bhinna api abhinna api ubhayatmikano. It is different because we are talking about the burning power and the fire. Therefore, it is bhinna, it is separate. And abhinna, because it cannot exist independent of the fire, therefore it is one with it. And ubhayatmikano, therefore both. So again come to the same point. The potentiality, when it is manifest, then it has got impact. If it is unmanifest, no impact. Anger. When it is manifest, it is a problem. When it is unmanifest, it is not a problem. But when we are under the influence of this, then all the wrong things happen. This is what Bhagavan told Arjun to his question. अथ केन प्रयुक्तोऽयं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्नपि वार्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः. Why a person goes the wrong way, although unwilling, as if compelled by somebody? What is that? There Bhagavan says, Kama esha, Krodha esha, Rajo Guna Samudbhavaha, Maha Ashanaha, Maha Papma, Vidhi Enam Iha Vairinam. So the mind has the potentiality to see and come to know about the thing. But the same mind also has got the abnormality of desiring. So when we come under the influence of our desire, samsara begins. See, friends. Then san api asan api ubhayatmikano, ne sanga api asanga api ubhayatmikano. This burning power is always associated with the fire. But how? When burning power is manifest, fire is not seen. When the fire is there, burning power is close. Now in the wood, the fire is there. But the burning power is unmanifest. Therefore it is not seen. In the same manner, when Paramatma's these Maya Shakti manifest, the whole world comes into existence. Be attentive. The whole world comes to existence when we are out of the sleep. Getting identified with something is a natural state. But after getting identified with something, we become so serious as if it is real. And then we start suffering. Like many people suffer even because of the dream. In the dream, they suppose their dream. People ask us, therefore I am telling you, Swamiji, I had a very bad dream, what should I do? I said, forget about it. No, 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 it was very bad. Then you forget about it. Very bad, what can I do? No, no, you always make fun. Please tell, what should we do? So I had to ask, what is the bad dream? No, bad dream is one cobra, black cobra came in the dream and climbed on my body when I was sleeping, and he did so my eyes opened, and then he straight away went to the jugular vein, took it out, and like Coca-Cola, he sucked the blood. And because of that, my sleep disturbed. And I was out of the dream. Swamiji, what will happen? I said, this is my question. What will happen to Cobra? After having taken your blood, can he survive? Friends. But when I got a bakra, Bakri Eid, when I got a bakra, will I live? Oh, it is a terrible, very bad omen. Then you have to go to Shiva temple. Do 16 Monday fast. On 17th Monday, do Maha Abhishek. Not on Shiva Linga, but make a golden cobra. Maybe about a kilo is enough. See? And then after puja is over, don't give that cobra to the Panditji. Give it to me. Then what will happen? The problem of the black cobra gone and the yellow cobra came. See, friends. Therefore, one of the technique I told you, very simple technique. Don't talk about your past. You have nothing to talk. Whenever we talk to others, it is the past. When we talk to ourselves, it is the future. Mind expresses as words. You don't have to do anything. But we have that disease of doing something. The real spiritual life is undoing all what we have been doing and unbecoming all what we have become so far. And this is what exactly happens in deep sleep. Deep sleep is a state where we unbecome and we undo, and therefore we don't have desires, therefore we are happy. Now, this experience of ours, if this cannot teach us, who can teach us? See? Therefore, sanga api asanga api ubhayatmikano. So, the burning power is with the fire, And yet it is not with the fire. Why? Because the burning power does not influence the fire. Now bring the same thing. We have something, some quality we have, singing for example. That is our potentiality that we have. But is it influencing us? See, there is one girl, she was telling me, Amiji, I want to sing a bhajan for you. I was in their house for food. So, jaun to jaun kahan? So I kept quiet. After that, Swamiji, how do you like it? I said, the food or what? No, no, bhajan. Oh, bhajan is very good. Now, if she is told it was not good, then you will feel miserable. Swamiji, but everybody tells me I sing very good, but you are telling me. See, friends, we get attached, sangha api, and asanga. But if we have the freedom, you are not attached. In other words, attachment is an illusion. This is what we have to understand. Is the ocean attached to the waves? Is the vision attached to the color and forms? Are we attached to waking dream, deep sleep, samadhi? No. Are we attached to our body? Childhood has come and gone. Teenage has come and gone. Where are we attached? The middle age has come and gone. This old body will also go. Who cares? Attachment is an illusion, friends. The day you understand this, attachment is an illusion, you will be relaxed. How you will be relaxed? Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. After that, delete. Otherwise, the same thing. जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन, वो भी गए बाढ़ में, तुम भी जाओ. We can't learn from our experiences, and Mahadbhuta Anirvachaniya Rupa. Therefore, this potentiality of Paramatma is extremely wonderful. We can use it to our benefit, or we can get destroyed by this thing. Therefore, Maya Shakti is nothing but our own inherent potentiality. The potentiality of the eyes is the vision. The potentiality of the tongue is the tasting. So we taste, nose, smell. But what happens? Because of the smelling ability, we start becoming choosy. I don't like this smell. I don't like that smell. The other day, somebody told me, Swamiji, when you are going through so many places, um, can you get me some perfume from some international, stores? You move so many places. I said, okay, I'll get it. Which one you will get? I said, I know only one perfume, Begon spray. By that, nobody will come near you, including the mosquitoes. Now, what is the logic? I like this smell, I don't like this smell. What is the logic? No logic. And we think we are extremely intelligent. Therefore, get out of these wrong notions. Then only we can lead our spiritual life. शुद्धाद्वय ब्रह्म विबोधनाश्या सर्प भ्रमो रज्जु विवेकतो यथा रजस्तमस्तत्वमिति प्रसिद्धा गुणास्तदीया प्रथितैः स्वकार्यैः. शुद्ध अद्वय ब्रह्म विबोधनाश्या. Impact of this Maya is destroyed only when you come to discover your divine nature. There is no other way. How do we practice this? I'll tell you a story. You will really love it, I know. There was a child, maybe about 7, 8 years. He happened to go with his parents to Tiruvannamalai to Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. And that child straight away asked, Bhagwan, what is meditation and how to do meditation? 8-year child asked this question. Bhagwan said, now we'll go for breakfast And when I say Om, you start eating. When I say Om, you stop eating. Okay? Okay. They went. And both of them sat. That upma came or whatever was there, it came in front. No, it was dosha, not upma. It dosha came. And he was just waiting. Dosha in front. But he can't eat unless Bhagwan says Om. So his attention was both the places. Dosha and Om. And then Bhagwan said, Om. He started eating. Now he was worried when he will ask me to stop. So eat, oh, eat. And after he finished eating, Bhagwan said, Om. Oh, he stopped. He said, now tell me, where was your attention? He said, my attention was both on dosha and on your Om. He said, this is meditation. Live in this world, but attention on him. Can there be a better meditation than this? Getting unnecessarily involved with the people around. Don't get. This is the last life we have. If we don't make use it, we don't know next life what we become. See? There was one blind man, he happened to fall in a well, whatever way, and it was a Rajasthani well. You can step down step by step and go, but it was dry. So he cannot see. So somebody told from above, look here, keep your hand on the wall, keep walking. Whenever a ditch comes, that is the door, you get out. So he started, blind man walking, big river, big well. And when he came near that door or window, that time, instead of holding the hand on that wall, he had a kujli. And he kept walking. And then kujli, that door has gone. And again, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatare shayanam. See, friends, how much we are involved in this world. I'm not telling you, leave everything and go anywhere. But limit your involvement. That is how Vedanta helps us. We are not asking you dakshina, do puja, do this japa, take a cold water bath, no, observe, fast and suffer silently. No. Shuddha dvaya brahma vibodhanasya. So when we thus focus our attention on our own being, slowly, slowly, the worldly thing will stop attracting us. In a big mall, a family went, husband, wife, and a child, and so many stalls. When the stall of the toys came, the child got attracted. Mommy, I want this, mommy, I want. So money goes from Papa. So he said, ask Papa, see, we'll take it. What you want, decide. And when we come back, then we'll take it instead of carrying it all the way. Father was very smart. Then he left it. Then other shop came, jewelry and all kinds of things. Then the wife was attracted. The child is not interested in that. Then the same thing. Yes, this is very good, but we can buy it on installment. We'll ask it. Okay, I'll take it. Don't worry. That was left. Third shop came. The necktie and belts. Then the man is attracted. See? In the same manner, we give importance to something and we get attracted. Nobody can help us. We have to devalue. And how we devalue? For the father and the mother, they have devalued the toys, therefore no attraction. Whole spiritual practice is this. We have given value to something or somebody, nobody can help us. We have to devalue that. And how do we know we are uh, progressing in the right direction on the spiritual path? When nothing disturbs us. How we get disturbed? देखो सुनो बोलते रहो. No comment, no suggestion, no involvement. You are at peace with yourself. The best period in the life of all of us who are alive was 2 years of Corona Maya. Therefore, I called it as Corona Festival. On that also question, Swami, how do you call Corona Festival? I said, what is the festival defined? Diwali festival. It is for everybody, is it not? So that which is for everybody is the festival. So Corona was for everybody. So it was universal festival. Instead of suffering in that, all the time putting something on the mouth and washing the hands so much that the fingers are worn out in washing. And all those who were too much obsessed with this, they suffered more. Hey. Therefore, Shuddha Advaya Brahma Vibodhanasya, enough is enough getting lost in this world. Now, don't get too much seriously involved in this world. Then how to do? Life is a time pass. Next time you eat dosha, remember this example. Imagine Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi sitting next to you, eating dosha. We are not telling you to go to Himalaya. No, nowhere. There you will create samsara. Therefore, how it can go? Sarpa Brahmo Raju Vivekato Yatha. When we recognize the rope, the delusion of the snake goes away. Now, this is the foundation of wisdom. When the things are absolutely unknown, no problem. When the things are known but incompletely known, example is given, snake and the rope. Without snake and the rope, Vedanta is not complete. The snake is for the disciples to be beaten, and the rope is for the Guru to hang himself. When Guru and Shishya disappears, Paramatma alone remains. So, we come somewhere and we step on a rope, but it is not clear what it is. But because it is round, it moves. And we think, oh God, I step on a snake, probably I am beaten, and start getting all symptoms. Then we are told, let's go and check. So we take a torch and a stick, and we go to see not the rope, we go to see the snake. And there we discover it was a rope. After you have discovered it is a rope, will you continue your inquiry? But where the snake has gone? Think. Now, what was the error? Error was wrong means of knowledge. Your foot cannot see, but you have put the foot on that and you thought it is a snake. So, when wrong means of knowledge are used, we are in this delusion, and then the illusions happen. In the same manner, the wrong means of knowledge are that I am body, and therefore I am mother, father, brother, husband, wife, in-law, outlaw, and therefore keep suffering. Nobody can help you. Friends. Then play natak. That's it. Don't get involved too much with anything, anybody, anywhere. One lady in Coimbatore, many years before, when I was on the airport, they also came to leave me. And then she started crying, and Swami, you are going, I'm feeling so miserable. I said, never mind. Okay, I'll go. You are not feeling bad? I said, no, I'm not feeling bad. Why? I said, look here. You have got a house, my house. Therefore, you have problem. I am living your house. I have no house. Therefore, every house is my house. So wherever I go in my house. But we are holding on to something finite and get lost in that world. Therefore, unless we come to discover our essential nature, all that we have been doing in our life, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam, Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam, I have gone to Badrinath, I have gone to Kedarnath, I have gone to what you call that Kailash. See? And then the other day somebody brought water from Gomukh in a big container. In Mumbai it happened and gave me, Swamiji, this is directly from Gomukh. This water I brought for you. I said, I am not going to die. When the Ganga Jal is kept at the time of death, it should be there. I said, I am not going to die. It will go waste. No, you can distribute to somebody. I said, look here, don't impose your spirituality on others. Somebody is coming to Tirupati and they say, hey, this is Tirupati Prasad, you please take it. But that fellow is a Shiva brand. He doesn't like Tirupati. And why create problems? Be with yourself. You don't have to spread spirituality. You have to remain in that. Therefore, Sarpa Brahmo Raju Vivekato Yatha, this delusion that I am the body and thereafter I am a husband and wife, this delusion has to go. Here I told you probably, we have to go through 4 stages. Real self is Mukhyatma. Dreamer is the uh, dreamer is the what it is called as the uh, illusory Atma. Then body identification is the Mithyatma. And then mother, father, brother, husband is the Gaunatma. We go through these 4 bodies. Essentially, we are divine, Mukhyatma. Then in the dream, we become Swapna Atma. Dreamer only, every dream has a separate dreamer, second Atma. Third is the Mithyatma, I consider myself to be body. And the fourth one is, I am a seeker of truth. That is called as the Paramarthik Atma. 4 of them. Now be attentive. Whatever is happening to the dreamer, what will be the attitude of the waker? Oh, it was just a dream. But when something is happening to the waker, he becomes serious. Now what he has to do? Be attentive. If he continue to be only a waker, he will suffer. But he has to graduate. And what is the graduation? Graduation is, now we have to be Paramarthik Atma. Paramarthik Atma means be a seeker. What will happen? As the waker is not influenced by the dreamer's life, in the same manner, a seeker is not influenced by the waker's life. These things happen to everybody. Somebody is born, somebody dies. It is okay, it continues. What can you do? See? But we make a big issue out of it. And a whole life is wasted only in that. Therefore, a Paramarthik Atma is the one who is the seeker, and the seeker is working on his mind. Working on the world, relations, etc., is a samsari. Working on the world to improve the world is a mahasamsari. Working on the mind is the seeker. Work on the mind. If we can mind our mind, there is no solution required outside. All the problems begin from our mind because we have never learned, nor we were told or taught, even by our parents, how to think. Are we taught? We are never taught how to think. Because there are thoughts in the mind, we think we are thinkers. No. See, one more depth I'll take you, be attentive. You are a seeker. Now you are working on the mind. Now you have decided you will get up early in the morning, do some exercise, take nice bath, and do japa. You have decided. Because you are a seeker. In the morning, you sleep is over, you get up. But again, no, I don't think I should get up now. I have never done it for, no, I am 70, nothing has happened. Why? What is this? Mahatma, they have no, I'll go to sleep. See? And then you wake up at 9 o'clock. Then again you start talking to yourself. I think I should not have done like this thing. You repeat it 2, 3 times, you will come to a conclusion. You are unable to do this. Meaning, you have zero self-confidence. Self-confidence is when you respect your knowledge in your life. That is self-confidence. What is the knowledge? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. And yet, we have to poke our nose everywhere. There is no need. See, friends. And then, this is one stage. Second stage is, yes, I will not talk to anybody in the house unless it is necessary. This happened somewhere, one old man. And I happened to be there. The whole tamasha I have seen. The grandson told that grandfather, Papa, you don't know anything about TV. Those days TV have recently come in India. You don't know, you go and meddle with everything. Don't touch anything. So this grandfather, he went and sat. Angry, but what can he do? Then, I don't want to take food. Quiet. So, everybody worried, what happened, what happened? He went and slept in his room. So, his wives are always intelligent. So, the wife was intelligent. She told everybody, you all go out. I'll make him straight in no time. All went away. And she did exactly what he doesn't like. And there was nobody at home. So the anger which was built up, it was burst out. And in that bursting, he broke the crockery and did wow, 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 wow. And when all that went away, therefore, when we are under the spell of anger, if you are a spiritual seeker, then you will evaluate. When I am angry, is it the right thing? Has anger solved any problem? On the contrary, anger spoils everything. Now this dialogue is going in you. So there are two of you. One is the one who is coming under the influence of anger. The second is advising you. Don't become angry. It is not good. People don't like angry people. They may not like mine. No, it is true, but you already called, you are a terribly angry person. Don't, it is in your interest. Look here, be cool, go for a walk, do some other work, get away from the place. And finally, you listen to that. Be attentive. So, two were in you, is it not? The one who was under the spell of anger, the other who was advising you. The advisor was Mr. Nobody. Respect him. He is God manifest in our heart in the form of Viveka or discrimination. We all have discrimination. But the discrimination is suppressed because the one who is overpowered because of any wrong things, he is not allowing it to work. Therefore, Viveka means what? We rise above the whims and fancy of the mind and get ourselves established in the intellect. Intellect is a place of discrimination, Viveka. And then we'll come to discover one day, really it was good I did not shout, otherwise it would have been totally wrong. Later we know. See, friends. Therefore, respect the Viveka in you. So here also, Sarpa Brahma Raju Vivekato Yatha. So when we are seeing something which we do not know, we imagine what it is and we take our imagination as real. That day I told you, we all have image about ourselves. Other people also have image about us. When these two images do not match, samsara begins. We all have, I am very disciplined, but others should see that, not we. See? Therefore, Sarpa Brahmo, this delusion about 4 things or 5 things, we have to correct. The 5 wrong notions we carry as a burden. First, wrong notion about ourselves. Second, wrong notion about the world. Third, wrong notion about God. Fourth, wrong notion about the spiritual practice. We have to do that. Nobody can do it. And everything begins from wrong notions only. Wrong notions can be corrected without creating new notions. Normally, what happens on this spiritual or religious path people do, they only change the notions. Earlier, I was never going to temple. Now I don't go out of the temple. I'm sitting there only. I is still there. Earlier, I was eating non-veg every day. Now I don't eat every day. Alternate days I eat. So I is still there. We have to get rid of this I. See, friends. Similarly, about the world. Which world is bad? These Pancha Mahamudras are not bad. The world is beautiful. Our world is bad. In Panchadashi, in the 4th chapter, this topic comes. There are 2 creations. One is God's creation, other is our creation. God created a girl, a woman. Out of that woman, we created a daughter, we created a wife, we created a daughter-in-law, we created a sister. And who are suffering or creating problem? These, our creation, not God's creation. And how our creation is there? After we have this wrong notion that I am the body. Then how do we do? Do your duty perfectly well. But don't get entangled to such an extent that it becomes difficult for us to withdraw. Therefore, Sarpa Brahma Raju Vivekato Yatha. These wrong notions about ourselves, about the world, about God. God is not somewhere away. I'll tell you God right now, if you want to see the God. Through example only. In a school, the children were maybe about 5, 6 years like that in a classroom, 20, 25 of them. And all hoo-ha-hoo, fighting and all going on. And one child said, "Hey, Miss is coming." Everybody quiet. She has not come. They have not seen. But only this knowledge that Miss is coming. So everybody is quiet. Now apply the same technique. Be attentive. In our heart is Bhagavan Krishna. Whatever we do, that is known by him before our action. Whatever we speak, it is heard by him before we talk. Whatever we think, it is known by him before the thought erupts. Remain aware of this. Om dosha. Om dosha. See? Don't make spiritual life a mess, getting too much involved in too many things. See? Sarpa Brahmo Raju Vivekato Yatha. Now, how this Maya operates? Rajas Tama Sattvamiti Prasiddha Gunas Tadiya Pratitei Swakaryahi. So, this Maya starts operating through her three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. See? And Pratitei Swakaryahi. And these three gunas are established by their effects. So, the effects are matter, Tamoguna is the cause. Activity, Rajoguna is the cause. Knowledge, the Sattva Guna is the cause. I'll tell you something off the track but very important. This I got yesterday. See, Sat and Sattva, like good, goodness, laziness. So the Tva Pratyay in Sanskrit is like ness, goodness. So Sat Paramatma, Sattva Paramatma ness, meaning as much consciousness is the truth, so much the mind is the truth. Sattva. But then what happens? This sattva is contaminated by two things. One is objects, second is activity. So if we want to go back to our own divine nature, these two things must be devalued in our life. Sukha kachra, gila kachra. Then how to live in this world? Live happily, cheerfully. In one of my retreats, I told this thing, and then they said, Swamiji, this is the best thing you told us. What happened? He said, now as you told, we have started calling to each other in our house. I call my husband, hey Mithya, please come here. And he also says, Mithya, what do you want? So all the people in our house, they are called as Mithya 1, Mithya 2, Mithya. Where is the husband? Can you show the husband separate from the man? You are not calling the man, but Mithya. Life becomes fun. But you become so serious. See, friends. Therefore, this sattva, this pure mind, where objects and activities are dropped. See? Objects, tamoguna, extroverted involvement in the matter. Rajoguna, getting too much agitated with every small little thing. Drop these two things. Desires are the product of Rajoguna, and Tamoguna is the object which is desired by the Rajoguna. And Sattva Guna is pure consciousness if it is not contaminated by Rajas and Tamas. Therefore, that knowledge where objectivity is zeroed, objectless awareness. The great Mahatma J. Krishnamurti, he used to use this word, objectless awareness. What is the objectless awareness? Right now, try. Make silence as the object of your awareness or your knowledge. Silence is infinite, uncreated. In the absence of the sound, you are still there. Absence by itself is not an object. Absence of something. The absence of sound, remain in that as long as you can. This is what exactly is the deep sleep. What is deep sleep? Absence of waking and dream. Prashnopanishad says, Ahar Ahar Brahma Gamayati. Every night we go to Brahman. We are one with the reality. Because their experience is no waking, no dream, no otherness, no finite experience, and therefore happiness. Therefore, till such time we give importance to the material world and activity, we are driven away from our divine nature. And therefore, we have to remain at peace with ourselves. This is the highest spiritual practice. Just be at peace. We have to be convinced of this. Nobody can do it for us. Gunastadiya pratitai swakarjaihi. Thereafter, Rajoguna is taken now. Vikshepa Shakti Tamasa Kriyatmika Yata Pravrutti Prasuta Purani Ragadayosya Prabhavanti Nityam Dukkadayo Ye Manaso Vikaraha. Now what the Rajoguna does? Vikshepa Shakti. A Rajoguni person cannot be quiet. He has to do something or the other. One experience I tell you. I was going from London to Mumbai. And whatever reason, there was not much rush in the flight. So I sat in the aisle seat and next 4 seats free. So I thought the moment it takes off, I'll remove the hands and sleep. But it so happened somebody sat on the other side. I said, my God, gone. Then the flight took. And the whole bench was moving as if, the flight was going on a speed breaker. Cut. I was thinking, what is happening? The man who was sitting on the other side, he was vigorously moving his legs. I asked him, do you want to go faster or what? He himself doesn't know. He is constantly moving his head. You watch this thing. Those people who are nervous, those who have got less confidence, those who want, to be somewhat different than others, they go to do something. Relax. See? Vikshepa Shakti, Rajasaha Kriyatmaka, Yata Pravrutti Prasuta Purani. All the activities begin from this Rajoguna. And what is the activity? Raga Dayo Yasya Prabhavanti Nityam. Bhagavan also said, Kamayesha Krodesha Rajoguna Samudbhava. See the same thing. And as long as we are under the influence of desires, we cannot be at peace. Even the desire of God realization. No desire. Therefore, our Mahamantra, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Friends, living in this mode, like attention is on the dosha, but never forgetting the Om. We do whatever we are supposed to do in this world, but at the same time, never separated from the divine. But what happens? We get so much involved, then we forget everything. One or two examples I'll tell you. This happened in Baroda probably. One Marwadi family. So I went to their house for food. And that Dadaji, he was telling me, Swamiji, my grandson is so intelligent. All grandfathers have got this wrong notion. Their grandson, how he can be intelligent? So, when I sit for doing puja, he comes and sits in my lap. And he also plays a ghanti and see, whether you are devoted to God or to this useless fellow. Because the grandfather is not living him. Yes, you love, no problem. But everywhere the same thing. See, friends. Therefore, if we are really walking spiritual path, raga dayo tasya prabhavanti nityam. We get too much involved. Raga daya means kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. These Shadripus, the six of them. And such people are extremely vulnerable to every small little thing. Nityam dukkha dayo ye manaso vikara. And this is another important point. More miserable we are, stronger is our ego. Less miserable we are, weaker is our ego. Never miserable we are, zero ego. The hit off or the kick off misery lands only on the ego. In the deep sleep, ego is zero. And you are snoring and somebody says, देखो कुंभकर्ण के जैसा खर्राटे मार रहा बेवकूफ कहीं का. You don't regret. No ego. See, friends, these are all the symptoms we have to discover in our own heart. Whether we are walking spiritual path or we are getting lost in the dharma or upasana or social service or spiritual life. You find out. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.